Welcome to Master 7.9. In this lesson we tackle an ielts writing task 1 line graph and build it up to a band 9 model answer step by step. Here is the task. The line chart details fuel consumption from 1980 to 2030 in the United States. We must summarize the main features and make comparisons where relevant. You should write at least 150 words in about 20 minutes. Let us read the graph first. Time runs along the bottom, from 1980 to 2030, and the vertical axis shows consumption in quadrillion units. The solid part is history, and the dashed part after 2015 is projection. Notice that petrol and oil sits highest throughout, while nuclear, solar and wind, and hydropower all stay low near the bottom. Before writing, brainstorm. Split the 6 lines into big movers and steady ones. On the warm side, petrol and oil is the leader, coal shows the strongest climb, and natural gas moves irregularly. On the cool side, nuclear, solar and wind, and hydropower all remain under 10 units for the whole period. Now the plan. 4 paragraphs. An introduction that paraphrases the task. An overview giving the 2 big trends with no figures. Body 1 for the dominant fuels, oil and coal, and body 2 for gas and the 3 minor sources. Here is the introduction. The line graph illustrates how much energy the United States consumed from 6 different fuel sources over a 50-year span from 1980 to 2030, with all figures given in quadrillion units. The overview. Overall, petrol and oil remained comfortably the dominant source throughout the period and is projected to rise further. While coal and natural gas also accounted for substantial amounts, the 3 remaining sources stayed marginal, changing comparatively little over the 5 decades. Remember, the overview carries no numbers. Body paragraph 1. The dominant fuels. In 1980, petrol and oil stood at roughly 34 quadrillion units, slipping to about 31 in the mid-1980s before recovering. From 1995 onwards it climbed steadily, reaching approximately 42 units by 2015, and it is forecast to approach 48 by 2030. Coal, by contrast, began at only around 16 units, the lowest of the major fuels, yet grew consistently, overtaking natural gas at about 2010 and expected to reach some 32 units by the end of the period. Body paragraph 2. Gas and the minor sources. Natural gas followed a more erratic path, opening at 20 units, falling to roughly 17 by 1990, and then fluctuating before leveling off near 26 units. The remaining 3 sources all stayed below 10 units throughout. Nuclear and solar and wind rose modestly to around 7 to 8 units, whereas hydropower held almost flat at approximately 4 units, making it the least significant fuel overall. Why is this a band 9 answer? It achieves the task with a clear, number-free overview and accurate data. It is coherent across 4 logical paragraphs. It uses precise trend language such as climbed, slipped, and leveled off. And it shows a range of grammar, mixing past tenses for history with future forms for the projections. One honest note, band 9 here reflects an internal writing quality assessment against the public ielts descriptors, not a certified examiner score. That is a full task 1 walkthrough from reading the graph to a band 9 model answer. If this helps, subscribe to Master 7.9 for more ielts practice. Good luck with your writing.